Hello everyone, and welcome to another Q&A game stream. Today we'll be going over updates, diversions that will be coming up. We'll be covering Omni-2 routes and the previous questions asked in the game stream, and that I that I mentioned. Okay, my audio's working. I made sure that the game isn't too loud so I can actually hear myself think. So let's get started. Let's see what's running today. So we're going to check up what's running in terms of like opponents. I caught 16, 30, and 31 yesterday. Um, let's see. Sounds like fun. Hold on, let me just send this out. Um, so yeah, hello Green Rails, welcome aboard. So we're going to talk about my fleet updates because I know I've been a bit slow on the Orange Line progress. Apologies for that, but we're going to go over it together. So because there's many other people that made routes throughout the gameverse. I think for in terms of like buses, I'm gonna be doing all buses. Yeah. Let's see, who's the robot? All right. So, hello, Paul. And good morning. So, yeah. So that's the bot, Rick. So I have the bot so it can speak to the on-screen chat. So that's the only bot I have and authorized. So let's check up on the red line and the endangered Pullman. So we have some Pullmans running in the middle of the set, so that's good. So some 18 series, 1630. So everything is running. I got this set yesterday, so everything is good. So yeah, we have Pullman leading, so that's good. So the red line's doing good. CRC trains. We're running half and half old, half new. So we got that covered. Let's look at the buses. Let's take a look. That bot speaks too much. Eh. eh. Oh, well, that is up for debate, but everyone has their own opinions, and we're respectful. So Quincy's running the D4 lefts. Yep, we have 894. I think I put in. I think I made some transfer videos where I transferred 894 to Quincy. Via Hodgins Pond at Camden Junction. Wow, great service in the 716. Okay, so having. So let's check up on terms. How we go? Yep, no electric buses running. Okay, so we covered that one. So we covered that one. Now we're gonna take a look at the fleet. It's now a PDF. Okay, this is starting to hinder. So we got the 717 version. Let's take a look at this quickly because I don't want to bore you with stuff. So yeah, all these have been scrapped. May 2026. Yeah, so we haven't gotten any new deliveries in June. I mean, yeah, June. Uh, Type 7s, some of them being pulled from service, blah, 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 blah. So Green Rail says, anyone think that Castro Island needs a permanent shuttle bus to JFK? I think so. I feel like that would be good for ridership. But like, if you can like collect extra fare, I think you just need about just have it run every 20 minutes. I also do need to make that. I just need to make those for that. So we have new ROTMs coming. MP36s are still out. So these units got moved to Rochester. So 1072 has been removed from service. So as for new buses, we're not going to receive any until Quincy has the facility fully built. See Albany 120. This one's good. Cabot 205. Quincy has 89 buses. 806 got transferred out. And we have this work bus. Hello, Mr. Brown. Welcome aboard. So nothing very much new here. So 14 Midwest. So all of the Paul Revere buses have been rebuilt. This is only a fleet, so a few. But we have a new Pride bus. I saw it at JFK UMass. Probably gonna make a sure of it later. A bunch of CNGs are being overhauled. So Green Rail says, is anyone else going to see the sand sculptures at Revere Beach? Thank you for reminding me. I think I might take that into consideration. Anyways, that's not important. So now we're going to get into the nitty gritty of these things. So we're going to discuss about the red line closure that will be happening next week. So here's a diagram of what's going to be happening and the alternatives. Red line shuttle buses replace service between Alewife and Park Street from Tuesday, July 21st through Thursday, July 30th for infrastructure upgrades. I know that some of the infrastructure is being upgraded, like the floating slabs. Those are interesting components. But riders can use commuter rail and existing bus routes. So you have a fixed red line between Porter and North Station. You can also get Harvard, Central. Yeah, so Charles, you have Kendall MIT. And I'm surprised that it didn't make the 68. You have lots of great connections. I'm surprised that the 77 hasn't been mentioned. Oh well. But yeah. Here are your connections. Did I take Route 88? So yeah, they'll be running shuttle buses. So this is the shuttle bus. I'll be running express shuttle buses between South Station and well, let me see. Let me check out my YouTube channel. Uh-oh. Don't embed me. Ignore my lower. Also got some, let's see, some of this is secret. Hello, random, welcome aboard. Let's see, let's focus on that.
We have got to the point.
Okay, so this is the bus routes that I've covered. 109 rides. So let's see. I think I did Route 80. I'm not sure if I written the 88. Actually, I can actually check my actual channel. Route 88. Only on Roblox. So I said I didn't do. Yeah, I didn't do it in real life. Actually, how did I miss that? I think no one just requested it. Anyways, so we're not doing a phase reveal. But if you want to see my face, check out my Instagram. Yeah. Anyways, 109 bus rides. Jeez. So I did 89. You can check that out. 89 does go to Sullivan, so yeah, that's my only comment. You have 88, 87. So I think I've ridden on most of these bus routes. Okay, here's something about accessibility. All shuttle buses are accessible for riders with disability. However, the majority of buses during the weekdays will be lift equipped, coach style buses. So Yankee weekdays, Yankee will be running the buses. So yeah, coach style. So we're gonna get a bunch of Yankee buses. And only two, I've recently gotten some newer MCI buses, which are similar, but not exact. They're very similar to those ones. Accessible rail service will also be available on weekdays between LF and Park Street for those who prefer it. RMCC station personnel. The majority of shuttle buses on weekends are low floor ramp buses. So MBT might run them and Yankee. So free and accessible shuttle buses will be operating between Harvard and Bennett South Station Bus Terminal. They will run every 15 minutes. So this would be I think how I am interpreting this. This would be um during the full duration of the shutdown. That's why I'm interpreting. Travel times, express to Harvard. So yeah, we can do that. So for the Green Line, July 20th, we're going to be revisiting the C line within that time. So not announcing when, but I will cover it when I can. So we have the central. We've covered this portion already. IRL, real life, but this diversion is going to be more extensive. So August 1st, August 2nd. We just be the normal run of the mill back way to Babcock Street. I think you actually activate this in the thing. Let me just count up with the chat. Let's see. Oh, it's saying that the map is incorrect. Okay. I agree. I think Lexington should have. I think you should really have better access to transit in Lexington. 3 plus 3 is 6. It's 6 random. Um, anyways, that's for our diversions, but that's for July. I don't think they posted the August ones, but let's check out the press release. August service changes. Obviously, Symphony Station is closed. I know that I didn't do the best right. The train was overcrowded, but I think since it's gonna be closed for 3 years, that'll be a lower priority. Um, Summit Avenue, we need to check that out. Now I have to do another revisit. I think we need to make a Greenland C branch improvement playlist. So yeah, there's a lot of improvements I need to build. B branch. You know what? I think I might play some Roblox today. I might do some Balloon later. I think I might make these changes as we go, because as someone, I like to keep things on top. Because if I don't, I'll probably forget, because I have a lot of things going on. Because I think, not sure. some other YouTuber. I think some larger channels have managers, but I'm my own one man show. I am the manager, the producer. I'm pretty much everything. Not complaining though, but it's a big undertaking. Okay, so I'm gonna plug in another computer so I can make changes as I go. So basically, I'm just working with off two computers, but the computer that I'm currently on will be streaming it. Okay, so they mentioned the changes above. So that's what's going to be happening. The massive shutdown. So B, C, and E will be shut down. Well, actually, well, this is much bigger because oh yeah, you're just shutting it down between North Station and Heath Street, so you're shutting down the whole line. But this is going to be more extensive. So it's going to expect overcrowding on the Orange Line. I've covered the C branch diversions. Probably going to be Yankee or META. So I'm going to take a. We're going to closely monitor the trackers. Probably might do some bus training, but not guaranteed. So there's going to be a lot. There's lots of stuff going on. I'm definitely going to do that. Now the Orange Line is going to be shut down for signal upgrades from August 20th to 30th between Oak Grove and Back Bay. So more than half of the Orange Line will be shut down. So um, since yeah, uh, we'll plan around that in terms of like in-city rail fanning. I went to Forest Hills. Um, let's see. I need to unplug something. My phone's at 89%, so having multiple moderations. All right. So for Orange Line, I think we covered it between North Station and Oak Grove. So just for a heads up, in Worcester, there'll be a shuttle bus between Worcester and Grafton. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the Lakeshore Limited. So yeah. So I'm not just driving all the way to Grafton just to take it one stop. I probably might do some content on there because I don't want to get myself stranded. It's probably just gonna be outsourced shuttle bus, so I could just try to do the diversion. So Green Rail says, who else found these slow zones for UMass have Forest Hills? So you're saying that there are some. So you're saying that there are some um new slow zones. Because I know that there's some slight new slow zones on the red line. So since the slow zone tracker is no longer on the MBTA website, I think it's up to us to track them on our own. Like if anyone sees any slow zones, then just let me know. So we can continue. So we covered the diversions. Let's talk about the bus decker redesign quickly. And I can actually start playing some games because I want to see how long I've been talking for. I've been yapping for. So 65 will be diverted from Kenmore to Ruggles. So I need to take the actual 65. For me, logistically, it's easy. I just get on Kenmore, ride it all the way down to Brighton Center, then I just hop on the 57 back. Or 86, because there's a bunch of good service in that area. So I won't be stuck. However, for the 220 and 222, I think what I've seen so far, buses run every half hour. Technically, I can just walk down the street. I can just take the Greenbush line. I could probably do that. And for the 220 Hingham line, I still need to take the full route, but recently it's been closed it's been closed. So I'm probably just going to hop on here and write it the loop, and this is going to be discontinued. But for the 220, I've written it from Quincy Center to Hingham, omitting Shipyard Drive because it didn't go there yet. But as for the 222, I can just take it to there. So that's what's going to happen with the 220. So I haven't been on a D4 for months, but that's going to change soon. Okay, so what's going to happen next? So I've covered the bus network redesigns that'll be happening. So these changes will be happening in fall, September 6th. So Random has a question about the bus network redesign. Sure, what is your question? Um, while you're typing in your question, I'll be showing the map. Yeah, I already showed the changes. Hold on, let me get the map. Why is water blue? The water is blue because of the reflection of the sky. So, yeah, that's why the water is blue. Let me. So, Green Rose says, you know what the crazy idea for the 18 to finally extend it to JFK? It's going to stop at Andrew. Yeah, let's check it out. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do with the 18. And it's going to cut the 16 back to, yeah, so I guess that's how McCormick is going to be served still. It's pretty cool. So our routes of focus will be the 220, the 222, and the 65. Luckily, in OMSI 2, I have the route 222 built. Actually, I'm going to run OMSI, but I just have transfer this back because I have to make sure I do this carefully. Because I found the source of the lag, so I have to be extremely careful. Skip these files because I don't want to mess up the links, or else it'll undo all my progress. So whenever I'm doing construction in OMSI, I'll move some files around because I used AI to help with the solutions. But that's besides the point. Play OMSI on your old computer. And my old computer's not with me, and nah. I've just made so many more updates on this. Brainstorm. So yeah, so that's what's happening with OMSI. I'm going to elaborate more on the buses later, but we're going to check a look at our services that are available to us. So on train, we're going to take a look at the map and see what services can we provide in game. So for commuter rail, everything has still been the same. You have the Worcester line. We still have the full Worcester line. I think they did some upgrades that we can take a look at. We're gonna probably go run service. Providence Stoughton line, still that. We can probably run some Boston Stadium trains up to Reedville, but we don't have the rest of the map. I think someone else is working on the trains with the Z map. We have trains. We have. Let's see what type of equipment we currently have. So for commuter rail, we're going to take a look at trains, but for subway, we have the map hand line OMSI 2. Let me pull up the actual MBT map. So we have the map headline on OMSI 2. So big news, New England Transit of Roblox is apparently making the subway network as an add-on. So it's no longer bus simulator, it's a Boston Transit simulator. So what's going to end up happening is that they're probably working development on the red line alongside with the downtown map. I think the downtown map has been delayed. Let me check on their Discord. Don't ask me for this. On their Discord. The updates. So yeah, they've been doing some Davis stuff, the Airwife. So I know what they're capable of. So based on their progress, so we're gonna go play some game as I talk about more. So we're gonna have red line. We have red line. Then they're gonna show orange line. And then we have red, blue, orange. You know what? Let's play some. I think I'm gonna need to go explain every line, but let's just hop into it. So we're gonna open up OpenBVE. First, we're gonna talk about the orange line. Then we're just gonna do all the trains first. Ferry, we don't have for. If you're asking for ferry, we don't have a way to deliver that service yet because I'm not really into boats. I do like boats. I did see the tall ships. However, I just haven't found a simulator to represent that service. I did make some ferry edits, but I'm trying to get some good suggestions for any um, potential ferriness. Um, all right, so I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna make a new playlist while the game loads. So random. Green Rose says, "I thought seriously, I would love to see the 18 make the extension to JFK." Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. All right, I'm just gonna cover all lines first. I still need to transfer the green line to the computer. It's gonna be an interesting process. So let's see what we have. Um, let's see what we have that is dirty. So first off, we're gonna play the orange line. I'll talk about the map's functionality. Thank you to Nick Dalton for making this map. So we're mainly focused on MBTA stuff, but we still have room in our heart to do New York things occasionally. So the orange line, we can only run service north as of now. If you want southbound service, then you could try running the train reverse, but that'll be awkward. That's why I orient my transit runs in a certain way, my virtual transit adventures. So how I'm gonna come back to this until New England Transit reaches there. So I know that New England Transit is gonna do a great job. So I'm probably gonna do something in trains, but the problem is the rolling stock. I don't really have any orange line rolling stock that is appropriate for it. So that's why I can only run this in the northbound direction. Next stop, Green Street. Green Street next. So we can run the orange line services in the map. But what I can do in the intermediate times is make a southbound portion in trains. I just need to get my hands on rolling stock, so we're gonna go into trains and mess around real quick, so we can recharge the orange. So yeah, we can basically run the full service. So we're gonna probably end it at Stony Brook. Let's go probably switch gears to Stony Brook. Ram says, oh, holy cow, Green Street. Green Street. Overshot. Wrong side. Door is closing. Next stop, Stony Brook. Stony Brook, I'm going to teleport and see what I can do. Stony Brook, doors open on the left. Then we'll go on to the blue line. So we can go to any station. We can teleport to Wellington if we wanted to. I made up my Sea Branch playlist just now. I think Nick made a tutorial about the con. You can change the constant set. Yeah, you can do that. let's go try to check out the Blue Line. I'm not sure. The last time I checked the Blue Line version, I think there was a problem with the train that needed fixed. Entering Walden Center. Alright, let's just test out the Blue Line. Hopefully that works. I'm not sure if I fixed the trains or just butchered it. So, routes, let's see, MBTA Blue Line. Fingers crossed. Looks promising. Yeah, so the Blue Line is OpenBVE just crashed out. So the Blue Line's temporarily down. I think it's because of the train. Let me just use another. Yeah, so let me see if I can use a realistic train. This is going to determine if this is a map or a train problem. I didn't need to reinstall the Blue Line thing correctly. It was working earlier, then somehow got corrupted. Random says, is that Haverhill Hill? Oh, what's up, Haverhill Hill? Welcome back. This train is too long. So the map is fine. So it's a train. Oh look, we have a fancy RTS. But we have some Blue Line alternatives. cards perform very well. Favor a line when you go back on the E from the line. I'm not sure yet. Alright, so orange line is good. Blue line is only one directional. However, we do have another means of service. So we're gonna go on Roblox. And we have somewhat of a fix of somewhat of another service that can have somewhat of a service that we can cover it. Let's see if there are new MBTA games on Roblox. So Orange Line is definitely good for the northbound direction. When was this updated? 717. Yeah, I'm going to get to that in a second. When was this updated? 716. Free Drive Edition. So technically we have at the Free Drive Blue Line, you can drive this in both directions. Well, I only have the 700 series. 600 series, so you need a fix. But this thing doesn't go to Suffolk Downs yet. Wait a minute. There's my spawn point. Blue Line Classic Cars. Just click on here. We'll go to Orient Heights. So we'll go back to Orient Heights. So you can have service for Orient Heights.
Entering Government Center. The doors will open on the left side of the train. Government Center. Change here for the green line. Please watch your step while exiting the train. Stop. State Street. Change for Orange Line. Train from Wonderland is now arriving.
But we do have the automated announcements.
State Street. Change here for the Orange Line. Bus connections.
So I'm going to read a few of the chats from previous streams.
Next stop, Aquarium. Entering Aquarium. The doors will open on the right side of the train. Aquarium, bus connection and water transportation. Federal law requires priority seats be available for seniors and/or persons with disabilities. Maverick. Bus connections. Please watch your step while exiting the train.
So Green Line, we have the Medford Tufts line. So we have the Medford Tufts line from Medford Tufts all the way down to from Heath Street to Medford Tufts. So yeah, we have full service coverage there for the E branch. I have it in OMSI from Union Square to Heath Street. I think I'm going to have to expand it. We have no D branch coverage yet, but at least we have somewhat of full line coverage of the blue line. I just need to fix the 600s, then we should be good for full line coverage from end to end. But total full coverage should be considered when we can go in both directions. This is just one directional. However, there's a line that has both directions. I believe this got updated. So this is the red line version. So luckily we can play all four lines. These are other people. Technically, yeah, JFK has Airwave. Mm. In a sense, you can run the blue line OMSI, but it's gonna be a bit clunky, and you have it in Roblox. So I think blue line will be our least of our priorities when it comes to like recreation. Our inbound is guaranteed. Outbound is still being worked on, so I'm gonna let them cook. I think they can get the blue line simulator. People can get to Wonderland with more scenery than I can do. So I will leave it up to them. As for the red line, work in progress. So let's see what stations we have. Technically, you can run to Braintree or Ashmont, which is pretty cool. So basically, you can run the red line from GFK, from Savin Hill to Airwave, different town. So basically, red line's coming through. Basically, we have, since my services end at Park Street in OMSI, and go from Ashmont, it's safe to say we have almost full red line coverage. Yeah, but it's a bit shoddy. We don't have really consistency. You can't really go from Airwave down. You can't go from Airwave down to Park Street yet in any of my games. So we're still working on things. I'll just fill in the gaps. This is just for now because I know that New England Transit. Now that I mentioned their game, I'm gonna play a little bit of a shuttle service. Because yeah, they're working on stuff. So the next game they're probably going to release is the downtown version. Yeah, it's not that much service running. Probably going to run D411 409 really quickly to talk about their next projects. It's not season, so it's just running. 760. prefer that I'm playing during the day. Actually, now that we're on the topic of buses, let's get into buses. So I've made the 34 and made the 34 and 222 recently. Now there's that game. The only thing I have to do next is the 220 and 65. I can work on chunks of the 65 and the 220 during the stream. So I want where I'm going to go from here. Probably going to run on service all the way down to Market Basket because Random said yesterday we're not going to buy something for you, but we're just go visit a Market Basket just for fun, just for the fun of it. So what I'm going to do is drive to Market Basket around 114 and talk about this game. So let's get started. Basically, this game's going to make a Subway version based off the realistic. It's very real. The bus thing is like realistic. It's like not subpar. Details are really good. I think I might do a fan trip of South End. I might do a South End fan trip for the honoring the Roblox. The reason why I did the Somerville one because it's more memorable. The fan trip will probably be just with one bus. Just keep things simple. Oh, my chat. Hold on. My chat box disappeared. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not sure what's up with the chat. I think it just. At the next red light, I'll fix that and read the comments. Apologies for the technical difficulties. It's getting all green. Whoa. My chat literally just. Let's see. Let's see right here right now. Oh, man. Let's give me lights. Oh, there it is. Let's see if we minimize this one. I'm going to catch up with the chats. Apologies. I think my program crashed and I just wasn't paying attention. Hopefully I can scroll up and read some of the chat. Hello, Prince of the MBTA. Welcome aboard. I'll only look at my phone. So they closed. So they're doing work on 116th Detroit. So they closed it off. I like how they have it construction. Adds more realism to the game. It says I was trying to rig if I just wait. How? I'm not sure how you can do that, but it's not in the game yet. Also did I think an update rendition of the 85 OMSI, so that's going to be great. But as for the Greenland Transit stuff that will be coming up within the next few years, I'm just gonna wait for that. But in the meantime, I'll just make my own in-house stuff just to provide that service because as a developer of my own stuff, I control my environment. So I'm probably gonna do some OMSI 2 Redline. I found the core cause issues that's been slowing down my game, so I can actually add those in and go off from there.
Please report any unattended bags or suspicious behavior to the bus driver.
Yeah, I really don't like the updates of Roblox. I did pay for it, but I still don't like the idea. Mark Basco's good. They block that is off, so you can't really do the realistic market basket operations. That just hasn't been built up yet. Let's see if I can get convert this one. I feel like I can convert actually good from the app. Go sit here for a bit. Let's read the chat. Mozzarella sticks. Oh yeah, so I just left out WMAT. Welcome aboard. Yep, so we're pretending to get a milkshake. If I step out of the bus, it will despawn. I will not want to do that, but we can play simulator. Oh, you're at Everett Square in game. Yeah. If you want to catch me, I'll be departing Market Basket soon, so I'm just gonna be reading the comments. And some more people have joined. Yes. Alright, so my bus is off, so that won't be working. I've caught up with the comments. I'm going to look at some additional screenshots so we have fulfilled his comments. CT3. Yeah, I can do CT3 and OMSI too. Okay, so let's see. Right all the way to far cells. Yeah, I checked. I did this. Okay, I guess we're satisfied. So, right, I'm gonna be running.
Please make priority seating available to seniors and persons with disabilities.
In real life, this portion is. Don't worry, after the 112, I'm going to run the 104. Actually, no, hold on. How are we going to run the 104? There we go. So I'm going to be running the 104 after my makeshift 114. After my 104
Please
run.
make priority seating available to seniors and persons with disabilities.
Red lights, I'll review and see if I have any additional comments before I move on to OMSI 2. I think I'll play a little bit of. Actually, I'm going to play some Train Sim World after this. Check out our commuter rails. The buses will vary from time to time. I'm not going to track every route, but. Prioritize 65, 220, 222.
possibilities.
Alright, so I'll be heading to airport. Then I'll do the 104, and hopefully if you're in the area Rail Line, I can pick you up, go for a little ride. Then afterwards we'll head over to Train World. So nothing new in free assessments, but then we need to cover on too. We're going to take a look at trains for Orange Line. But that's as for the Route 112 and 106 and 105, I'm still leave it up to NET for now, and Ponzi later I could run routes there. Eventually when I get to them, so since NET got to it first, it'll be less of a priority. Those routes are not covered in the simulator worlds. I do need to make the shuttle buses for arms, and so I need to do quick builds. I need to make the shuttle bus to Castle Island. So I think I'm done with the playlist updates. Actually, I'm gonna make Route 63 playlist. Actually. I'm rushing over to the airport. I can start the 104. So you can teleport throughout the map. You can still do Vamos occasionally. Oh, Greenland, that stopped. Double cluster. Good. I just love him. The MATA says, what is caviar connects to well, technically, that's salty industry yard, and caviar connects to red wine. So there's like a few tracks. So there's a few tracks I can show you at the end of the track now. That's what the MBT does. Adds for money to advertiser because it's X amount of money. And we get them on. So let's take a look at the track map. So at JFK Mass, there's a couple of tracks. These tracks will bring you to the Cabot Yard. You see the red line tracks cross over the conveyor rail. And yep, there's Cabot Yard over here. That's how it connects. Let me stop here so I can do all four.
Airport Station. Blue Line and bus connection. 104 service to Longwood.
I'll make a crosstalk.
Route 104 service to Longwood.
Oh, why am I doing this here? I can split out this. That's 3. And we'll give you guys an opportunity to get to 104 stops.
104 service to Longwood.
Oh, I want someone to see 3. So, giving you a chance to get to any bus stops. This is 104 in the line.
Please report any unattended bags or suspicious behavior to the bus driver.
Good to see the 2 to the add-on. There we go. Alright, I'm going to depart now. Uh-oh. Alright, now leaving. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome aboard. Oh, thank you, John. More contents. Alright, I'm going to read some comments now. Oh, that's nice. And just making shots of the escaping fish. No texting and driving, folks. My eyes are everywhere. The crunch and actually not crashing it. scoping the glitch into the map. The reason why 1616 became so big because it had so many incidents. So I think I came up with lower 1616. So like if it brings down, does this, numbers is that. I think if you haven't seen my 1616 blog post, check it out. It's like
Kelsey arrived. Silverline connection.
I'll just check the in-game chat. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. It's just whatever.
Island Avenue.
Let me look for additional. Alright, that's taken care of. I think we'll actually take more time for the bus to go into the bus tunnel.
Please report any unattended bags or suspicious behavior to the bus driver.
Understand that you're very passionate about the subject. Please try to
Broadway.
Well, Mel, welcome aboard. Check my I've ridden the 70 from Central Square, Cambridge to Central Square, Waltham.
Broadway, Bellingham Square, Silver Line and bus connection. Broadway at Third Street. Chestnut Street.
channel 4 so I can get to the other games.
Spruce Street at Everett Avenue.
So this is the one.
Spruce Street at 2nd Street.
I think the reason why, I think they're going to upgrade it so it can actually have more service.
Second Street at Harbor Street. Boston Street. Route 104, service to Longwood. Spring Street.
Yeah, the 16 is like running reds.
Revere Street. Everett Square. Bus connection. Please report any unattended bags or suspicious behavior to the bus.
Oh, look, a passenger.
Route 104, service to Longwood. Mansfield Street.
Let's see, got a customer.
High Street. Bus connection.
I think probably they could retake the yard a little better.
Stop requested.
Or next stop.
Lexington Street. Route 104, service to Longwood.
Look at my glass of water. That would have been a disaster.
Stop requested.
At least the announcer's thing was realistic.
Broadway. requested.
It's gonna be more realistic. Rocks, blah blah blah. 34E. Yeah, I might have gotten enough inquiries about 34E.
Rock Valley Avenue. Please make priority seating available to seniors and persons with disabilities. Stop requested. Rich Street. Service to Marlboro. Stop requested. Harvard Street. Service to Marlboro.
Let's go do it again.
Stop requested.
Yep.
Cross Street. Bus connection. Service to Marlboro. Stop requested.
Actually, I'm not mad. I'm actually chilling with this.
Magnolia Street. Service to Marlboro. Stop requested. Holyoke Street. Service to Marlboro.
And the groove.
Stop requested. Eastern Avenue. Service to Marlboro.
Wow.
at Ferry Street. Stop requested. Service to Malden. Stop with the Center Street at Jackson Street. Service to Malden. Please make priority seating available to seniors and persons with disabilities. Stop requested.
Oh, that's enough patron request 134. I'll train some more loads. Let's take a look at it.
Malden Central East Expressway, Day 1. Orange Line commuter rail and bus connection. Service to Malden.
Nice stop. Which library can this bus take to? Hello, Lucas. Welcome aboard.
Please report any unattended bag or suspicious behavior to the bus driver.
How did he get back in here? Well, I think I might do the 105, just for giggles. Yeah. I feel like doing the 105. What? I'll do 105. I think this bus will go by.
requested. Stop and Shop.
You know I'm blowing the reds.
Route 105.
Over through Sullivan Square.
Stop requested.
Oh no. Oh no, looks like the bus is broken down. Yeah, these buses always be breaking down. Ain't got no gas in it. Actually, there was a time where actually we just do some. No service. Goodbye. Let's play Train Sim World for a bit. Um, um, let's see what's up. I actually wanna. I actually want to spot check some stations, so I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to drive the actual train. Let's go to Natick Center because I think they did something with it. So yeah, they definitely rebuilt Natick Center because now it has all low-level platforms in here, but they rebuilt it. So as for for commuter rail, we have Trains in World. Now we're going to discuss about OMSI. Finally, I think after OMSI, then we could actually. Ah. Yeah, let's go talk about OMSI. So we have some work, still have some work to do. In terms of MBTA, so yeah, we have basically all lines covered in a sense. We actually have red line stuff, so we're pretty much good. But there are some spots that are missing. But I can fill in the gaps, or they can fill in the gaps. Whoever gets to it first. So that is our services for the subway. But we can go by case. We have Orange Line, Forest Hills to Oak Grove, but we need to find out what we need to make Orange Line 50%. Blue Line is mostly complete. Suffolk down, so you need two more stops on the automated. Then you got your full Blue Line coverage, both directions. Red Line, you can go from Braintree to Airwave, but you have to switch games. Mapping Line, 100% on OMSI. Green Line, you have E-Branch only on Roblox and My Game, and you only have B-Branch from Kenmore to Packard's Corner, because I still need to do some more stuff. We won't be doing any specific developments at this time, because we're almost at 2 hours. But I'm going to, at this time, look back at the previous chats. So, and look at Pradrian requests that I screenshotted. So we're going to be looking at the Red Line, the version both local and express buses. Probably going to do an express, then local on the way back, document both, and we're going to go from there. As for the Orange Line Cello, that will be a maybe, because it's a bit interesting. I need to update the 10. The 10 is out of date. I need to reroute it to Arlington. Those are easy fixes. I think the same thing with the Castle Island shuttle buses. Oh, it does look like a broom. A bent broom. Yeah, then I'm gonna make the 65. So the 222 is already available. You're gonna do 34. You may not have time for the 34 today. You're not gonna have time for the 34 today, but we're just gonna take a look at what is available for us to drive. But we're just gonna take a peek. But we're not actually gonna do any stuff like that. And we're gonna take a peek of trains, a new era, at the same time. You see what we have for rolling stock. Then we can acquire rolling stock that is needed, because I can build stuff easily. I've been playing this since I was here. Tutorials. Um, 2. We're gonna spawn in. Gonna do weekday. Let's do weekday at 10 a.m. Quincy Center. I think I fulfilled any requests that I did. Sorry for 134. Let's check and look at the map for the 134. If it gets off at near a commuter rail station. Oh, 134 goes near Winchester. Winchester Center. We can do a somewhat offset of the 134 variants. Melbourne Square. What's that sound? This is trains? Yeah, this is not. Yeah, probably won't be using this map because it's very short. I'm mixing so many dependencies, it's not funny. This is all on my old computer, and I don't know how to import stuff in trains, so we have R46. Let's see what we have for MBT rolling stock. Commuter cars, locomotives, repaints, low level, cab car. So we have this. Looks like the R46 is cooked. We have a cab car, so that's good. And at least we can run a service. We don't have F40. I think there's some F40s out there. It doesn't have to be perfect, but at least we can run the service. I'm not looking for perfection at this point. Single level. So this is so cooked. I don't even have the locomotives. Type. I have Type 7s, PCCs. I need to make reskins of it, which can be done easily. So that's another method of our green line. Or the PCC. Wait, the R46 is not cooked. Ah! It's not cooked, it's just the stuff is not working. Oh, look. It's under the water for some reason. I don't have any engines. I had engines in the old game. But there's a bunch of there's a bunch of fleet stuff that I need to do. Fleet management. Obviously, the fleet is mismanaged. So we have some coaches. We have some miscellaneous. 1951. We don't have the line, but we have enough to. Yeah, we need to fix. Yeah, this is cooked. Let's go see the session. So we can't. Rome wasn't built in a day, so it's not expected. Where are the services? I'm going to do a little preview of the routes. We're not going to do the full route, but we're just going to do a preview. Then we're going to end the stream. So 134, probably going to take it. I don't know. That requires more planning. Oh, these stickers are not my favorite. Oh no, I messed up the variants. Oh well. So to redo the. Oh well. Live and learn. Luckily, I can do my means and methods.
Two, 42, service to Quincy Station.
We'll do a few stop.
Nichols Road.
It's working properly as it should. Well, we can do the 68 with an electric bus another time. Time constraints.
Commercial Street, Union Street,
Yeah, I need to fix that.
Landing, Community
Marble Street.
Sawmill Avenue,
Screening Street.
So you get the gist. So we have now we have the 34 available. Announcements only.
Route 34, service to Dedham.
Line 85. We don't have that yet. But the route is there. You update that eventually. We have current. Oh, it's not running now. So we'll be doing all those later. I'll be screenshotting your requests for later because we do not have time for that today. So yeah, so we'll do more XE40s later. So we do XE40s in 68 and 44. So going to answer any more questions I missed. I'm going to do the virtual ventures. Green trip to Playstrat. Okay. One trip to Playsted. Yeah, I can do that. So we're not going all the way to North Ruburn. So as conditions. Research playbook. Get bus bound. Ramp on 8. Do it D4 and OMSI. Oh, we just used D4 and OMSI. 784. I didn't see a 784 any reps. Okay, we're gonna do the virtual adventures. Nature. 29. Yeah, I might do 29. Let me see, making sure. Watching square. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do these walking Beacon Park Yard. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna cut the stream off right now. I think I've gotten through most of your requests, but if there's some things they need me to do, just let me know. So for now, we covered all our services, what we need to offer, and what we're working on. So since the 222 is done, I just need to do 65 and 220 for my next project in OMSI. Then we just go from there. So for now, thank you everyone for watching. Have a nice day, and see you in the next stream. Thank you for all the questions, and feel free to comment if you are watching this video at a later time. Feel free to comment if you can make it. Comment your Q&A questions. Yeah.